No nonsense gin drinking. All gin, no nonsense.
Hello gin lovers, welcome back. I'm Bobby Freeman and today, my friends, we have an old friend on the show. It's good news because Beefeater is back and you can tell I'm pleased because I'm hammering on the desk and the phone cover's gone over already. It's a good start because as my subscribers and my viewers know, I'm a big fan of Beefeater on this show. So let me introduce you to Beefeater Zesty Lemon, and what one might say the rather unimaginatively titled Zesty Lemon because it is it's a lemon gin and lemons are by their very nature, well, zesty. However, I care not a jot, my friends, because as long as we have a Beefeater on the show, then old Freeman here is happy. So let's find out how it stands up against its illustrious crew over here, my friends. However, before we get stuck in, I'd like to take a moment to show you these little beauties, because these, my friends, are from the lovely people at Z-Biotics. These are probiotic drinks, okay? Now, I don't usually know much about probiotic drinks. You usually see those ones advertised that are just, claim that they sort of promote generic, healthy lifestyles. Wow. This is nothing like that. This is actually targeted, okay? So what it does, it targets the byproduct of alcohol that builds up in your system, which is responsible for making you feel a little bit rough the next morning after you've had a few drinks. And it basically means you can go on a nice night out with your friends, have a few drinks, drink responsibly, obviously, and still feel brilliant the next day. I've actually tried this myself. I've tested it on myself, like all good scientists, and I was genuinely blown away by the results. It genuinely, absolutely works. So all you do is, it's very, very simple. You take one of these fellows, unscrew it, and just down a whole bottle of this before you go and have a nice night out with your friends. So straight down. And that's it. You then go enjoy a night out. Me and Narissa are having a few celebratory drinks tonight, particularly out of my rather fetching, no-nonsense gin drinking steel tumbler, which is available to buy if you click in the section below. Then just enjoy your night, enjoy drinking responsibly, and the next day you will feel basically the same as you would do if you weren't drinking. It's not going to make you any better. It's not going to turn you into a superhuman or anything, but you will feel fresh and able to take on the world. So if you think you might like to have a go on the old Z-Biotics, then I've got good news for you, my friends, because if you click the link in the section below, you can go to their website and order some, and if you use my own special code, which is nonsense, you can enjoy 15% off your first order. So literally everyone is a winner. Right, back to the gin and me talking plenty more nonsense. Beefeater Zesty Lemon Gin takes inspiration from our founder, James Burrough, who selected only the freshest lemons from London's Covent Garden Market to create a new citrus twist on the classic Beefeater London Dry Gin. A celebration of one of our 9 iconic botanicals, the hint of lemon delivers a zingy freshness with the addition of exclusively natural flavours. I don't know why that was so difficult. No added sugar and no compromise on excellence. Well, I agree with no compromising on excellence. I'm not that keen on the no added sugar because I think you should put more sugar in. I think there's always room for more sugar in anything in life. So then, enough fanning about. I say we crack the bugger open, shall we? Don't have a cork test, obviously, so it's just a screw one on the Beefeater. So let's get her in the glass. And I must say, haven't we got a Gordon's lemon somewhere lingering about? Where is it? Oh yes, there it is over there. So that was a very yellowy lemony gin as well. In fact, it's almost identical, isn't it? However, that was, if I seem to remember, absolutely bloody disgusting. So I'm relying on the Beefeater to be my first yellow gin that is actually genuinely nice. So first of all, let's have a little sniff, because essentially, let's not forget, Beefeater's already got lemons in there anyway. So I guess they've just pepped up the lemon side of it. I don't know. Anyway, let's have a sniff of it. So, oh, okay, yeah. I tell you something, you're not going to be surprised about this. Smells like Beefeater, but a bit more lemon. Which, to be honest, is not really a surprise. It's got all those familiar sort of Beefeater-y kind of, sort of reliable gin tones, but with a whacking great, like the lemon's gone up to like about 90. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but a lot of really noisy birds are flying over. Anyway, yeah, it's Beefeater with a load of lemons. So let's not fanny about. Let's get it in with the tonic and create a gin and tonic. And by the way, I must just warn you, my regular viewers and subscribers know that I have a compromised roof here in the studio/garage, and we've just experienced a huge storm. So we have a lot of drippage here, and it's looking suspiciously dark water as well. So I'd be careful I don't get any of that in my mouth, or I will almost certainly die. So anyway, did I put I can't remember if I put the tonic in now. I don't think I did I? Yeah, let's. No, I didn't. So there we go. You don't get that on other YouTube channels, do you? There we go. I'm not going to put too much in because it is 37.5% ABV, which is what we expect with one of these novelty kind of fruity gins, because it's on teetering on the edge of what is becoming a gin liqueur. So, as I say at every point in this video, thank you to all my wonderful patrons. You know who you are, and your... Oh my God. Sorry about that, fly just threw into my throat. But what was I going to say? Oh yes, my members as well. You all know who you are. You are literally paying for the gin on this show, and without you, the show would not be here. Well, it would be here, but it'd just be costing me a lot of money to make it. So I say to everybody, Beefeater Lemon Zesty. Lemon Zesty? What the hell's it called again? Beefeater Zesty Lemon Gin. I say to y'all, as they say in Texas, cheers. Ooh, a little bit stronger than I thought, actually, but I tell you what, not bad at all. I wasn't expecting anything colossally kind of world-changing about this, because let's not forget, the Beefeater itself, your standard Beefeater, is a good core gin, but it's not going to be kind of setting your world alight and making you sort of wax lyrical for any more than possibly 7 or 8 seconds. However, if there's one thing, or one of a few things that I like in gins, it is lemon. Lemon and orange, probably. And I just think, have I had, apart from the Gordon's one that I didn't like, most of the gins they bring out with lemon I really, really enjoy. And this is definitely going to be standing very comfortably among them. And as I say, there's not going to be a great deal to talk about. It's basically got all that core sort of elements of the Beefeater. It's still, I suppose the key thing is it still recognisably, or discernibly, I love that word, discernibly, is it discernibly a Beefeater? I'd say 100%. But they've kind of just sort of put a rocket up the arse of the lemon, if you'll forgive the rather clumsy metaphor, and kind of just blasted it up and out there. So it kind of, when you watch the jelly, so you get Beefeater on, as soon as it touches the lips, Beefeater, classic Beefeater, and you kind of think, yeah, this is good. It's only when you take a tiny bit of oxygen into the mouth and the sort of the liquid just kind of runs and envelops the tongue, that's when the lemon kind of explodes. And it's kind of, it's not a sherbety sort of lemon, and it's very different to the Sipsmith's lemon, which was lemon drizzle, which had a kind of a biscuity sort of vanilla-y essence to it. This is more kind of, I would say, in the sort of the realms of the mouthy lemon gin. Con Limon, I think that one was called. It's about the, as the name suggests, it's more about the zest than anything else. They could have gone perhaps sort of made it a little bit more three-dimensional with something, I don't know, in the way that the Sipsmiths did. But as a lemony gin, I'd say that's not bad at all. However, my friends, what's it going to be like neat? I'll just move the Z-Biotics there and get my no-nonsense gin drinking mug, which you could be a proud owner of as well if you click the picture of it below this video. Well, that was a pleasing noise, wasn't it? So let's try it neat. It's okay, it's okay. I think my neat gin drinkers would probably like it because it's not, that sort of lemon isn't, I think that these sort of fruity flavours need to be sort of, have a bit of tonic in there to really sort of let them flourish, and that's definitely falling into that category. So for me, definitely a gin and tonic. However, my neat gin drinkers, of which I know there are many that watch this show, definitely one that's worth a try. However, my friends, the one thing about Beefeater is that it's always extraordinarily cheap, okay, accessible for almost everybody or anybody who's legally allowed to buy it. So the question is, this addition of the lemon, has that bumped the old price up? Wow, it's slightly higher than the normal Beefeater itself, which is usually languishing around the sort of the 18 English pound mark. That's about £20, which I think £2 for a bit more lemon seems reasonable to me, and that's about $23 or 23 euros. So I would say, you know, in anybody's book, that's an extraordinarily cheap gin, and I'm very, very, very happy, in fact ecstatic, to pay that any day of the week, my friends. So guys, to sum up, it's, as I say, it's kind of your standard Beefeater, so it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be absolutely wham bam, it's just going to be good. It's just going to be good, sensible, well, no-nonsense gin, to coin a phrase. And yeah, I might have liked it to have had a little bit more complexity to it. I'm not exactly sure what. I make these claims telling them that put some more complexity in there, but I've no idea what to suggest for the complexity. But all I'm going along the lines of is what the Sipsmiths did with their lemon drizzle. However, for that price, you can never go wrong with a Beefeater. For that price, it's absolutely great. It's a good core gin with something a little bit of a sort of well, quite literally a zesty twist to it. And as I say, I am very happy with it. And in fact, I will say to my friends at Beefeater, keep up the long continued good work. I got there in the end. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video today. If indeed you did, don't forget to express that enjoyment by clicking the like button on the video, subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and if you want to support the show, head over to my Patreon page, or indeed click the join button below this video, or the super thanks or super like, which I can never remember which one it is. But until next time guys, you all know the drill. Take care, stay safe, thank you to all my patrons and members, and keep drinking the gin.